Welcome to Hush Tarot 1111. I am Hush, coming at you live from the sunny outside. And y'all, this retrograde is already whooping on me. But I know I haven't been around really consistently for a while. Y'all, I have been going through a lot, trying to build my business up and everything else. And I was just a little tired, so I went into a quick hermit mode. But honestly, I probably should have spent a few more days in there. But I want to be able to consistently keep being back on YouTube, y'all. I really miss being in this YouTube space. I miss being able to spill the tea with you guys, but sometimes, as of late, I just have not had the energy. But I do post daily for the most part on my Instagram and my TikTok. It's a little shorter effort for me to do. So if you have not followed me on my Instagram or my TikTok, make sure you're doing so right now. Everything is Hush Tarot 1111. And with that being said, I figured I'd go ahead and give us a few messages for this Mercury retrograde season. So let's see, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so spirit guides, ancestors, what's the message that we have today? And I'm using the messages from the mermaids to start off. Miracles. All right, I like that. Alrighty. So for a select few of you out there, what spirit is saying is expect the unexpected, okay? A lot of the setbacks that you're experiencing as of now is preparing you for unexpected blessings, okay? Miracles. For some of you, those miracles do include financial windfalls, okay? Things that you weren't even expecting. For some of you, the miracle comes through a project that you're having to revisit, is what I'm hearing. And it's going to be one specifically, or a dream. It's either a project or a dream, is what I'm hearing, that you let go of a long time ago, okay? And so you're going to find what you need. That miracle, that blessing is going to come from revisiting that dream or that project. Now, that does not mean that you have to go gung-ho and do it right now. Yep, see, discernment came right out on top of that. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go balls to the wall and attack it right now. As a matter of fact, I don't even recommend it, okay? Don't go out there and put your all into that project or anything. Right now, it's all about re-strategizing, okay? And knowing what works and what doesn't work. So, in particular to those projects, yes, they can be fruitful, but for some of y'all, I'm hearing you're going to have to go back and re-edit a lot of things, okay? For some of you, it's because the space that you were in at the time that you created this dynamic, right? You're not the same. And even though you're going through a setback, it's a setback in regards to where you were at that time and place now in this current chapter in your life, if that makes any sense. But for some of you, that's what it's going to take, and it is going to bear fruit. But I would not recommend you doing this until after the spring semester, okay? Well, spring semester. So for some of y'all, you might actually be in school, okay? Maybe planning on going to a grad school, or you're in undergrad, okay? But do not do anything until after spring. Specifically, I'm hearing toward June 23rd is when a lot of you guys are going to just have to go gung-ho. So that includes new apartments, I'm hearing something about housing projects too. So new apartments, new housing projects, or new collaborations, even new friendships, or relationships for that matter. Just wait until summer hits, okay? Summer solstice is the 21st, but I'm hearing June 23rd, okay? And if you are dating someone, don't make anything official until June, okay? And so if you've been contemplating moving in with a partner, is what I'm also hearing, do nothing, like Drake or whoever that is. Is it Drake? Do nothing until you hear from spirit around the June time frame, okay? So let's see what else we got here. Gratitude. That's perfect. Ooh. So for some of y'all that are in the midst of whirlwind and transition, like I was saying myself, there's a lot of transition that's going on. Express gratitude for where you are right now, even though it feels like it's the worst possible thing that could happen to you. For some of you, you may feel like, wow, I was on an upswing. I don't understand what's happening. It's okay. Okay? You may not know right now, but give yourself some time. For some of you, it's because you're having to revisit certain aspects of your life in order to see if you're still triggered. What is still holding you back? Where are the places that you still feel that you are undeserving? Where are the places that you feel like you could have done better or where you could not? For some of you, I'm hearing it's because you're going to have to settle some old scores. That could be not necessarily revenge based, but it could be as far as, for example, like familial issues. Maybe you and your family don't have a certain understanding about how you operate or how you think. Y'all excuse that noise. My cousin is he's dragging some stuff away. But it doesn't necessarily mean, as far as settling old scores, it's going to be revenge based. Okay, but either way you spin the coin, it might be hard, it might be annoying, but this is what you got. Okay. For now, learn from it and just be grateful in the moment. Hold on. And out of all the cards that fell, the wind just kind of blew. We got the Two of Swords that came out. So with this Two of Swords on me, I'm going to take that as it needs to be read. Give me 1 second. All my cards are flying, y'all. Okay. Wow. Okay. So on top of that, the 2 and the 7 of Swords actually came out. For some of you, I'm hearing you're just being hard-headed. Okay. Spirit was saying you were being hard-headed, and this is kind of why you're in the space that you're in. For some of you, what you were being hard-headed about was just being able to leave shit behind. Okay. Some of you, it was because you already knew this chapter of your life was closing. There were signs, there were signals, even in your own intuition, your own feeling, okay, that what you were going through at this moment, it was no longer enough. It wasn't serving you, but you kind of held on to it. So Spirit had said that you were kind of learning the hard way, okay? And so in this gratitude, okay, think of it as Spirit is still your ace boon coon, okay? When you weren't brave enough to jump off the slide, or you chose not to jump off the slide, Spirit came down and showed you how. Bitch, go down the slide. Okay? Spirit had to Vespuccia Lattimore you, okay? So for some of you, that did require you having to leave certain things behind, okay? Whether that was physical property is what I'm hearing. For others of you, it was certain friendships or relationships, okay? It was a stalemate. It wasn't serving you anymore. And because you wanted to hold on to it, you kind of had to get pushed down the slide, okay? But don't take that to heart. Just say, you know what, Spirit, you right, okay? I'm going to just have to take that L because my ego got in the way. Okay. And for some of y'all, it's okay. Like the situation that you were in, even though you wanted to maintain it, for some of you, it was all about, you know what? I'm going to prove, I'm going to show that I can do this on my own. I can survive, because I'm hearing survivor in my head. I'm a survivor, keep on surviving. Okay. For some of y'all, it was because you wanted to prove that you could make it to the top by yourself, right? And you weren't wrong for that. You weren't. It's just cosmically, y'all, it was a lot going on. Take this period to rest is what I'm hearing, and reset. This is the time now to strategize. Wherever Spirit cut it off, or where anything got cut off for you, think real hard. How do you feed into that now, the new strategy? What is that going to look like? And it's going to help propel you come summertime, okay? Because I'm hearing trouble don't last always. So for some of you out there, if you need to hear that, you're in a state of reset, okay? It's happening for a reason. You're going to have to come out of your emotions really quickly. Come out of your heart for 2.5 seconds and think with your head, okay? Was the path that you were going Was that really the best one for you? Right? Reevaluate some aspects. Reevaluate some places where you may have jumped too soon. Okay? And for some of you, in terms of relationships, I keep hearing, is love enough? Is love enough? And you have to ask yourself, was the love that you had for this relationship or this partner, was that enough for you? And if the answer really and truly in your heart of hearts is no, then this is why Spirit said, okay, we need to release. Let go and let God, okay? Because something better is coming for you. All right? So let's give you some more tips here. Let's see here. Anything else, Spirit? Let's see what we got. Take that one because it wanted to come out. Oh, yep, 5 of Swords. Look at all these swords that keep coming out. Okay? I just keep hearing it's just a setback for a major comeback is what I'm hearing. Okay? So while you're focused on these 2 knives right here in your back, okay, these 2 swords in your back, look at the other 3. So for some of you, you're looking at the loss of a person, the loss of some finances, maybe even the loss of the home, but you're not realizing, okay, well, I lost this, but I can now save a little extra money. I can move in with a relative, maybe a relative needed some type of assistance or care, and you're usually the responsible one in your group. Or even that neighborhood that you were living in for some of you, or that partner that you were with, they were not any good. They were going to continue to put you in this state of unrest, and Spirit has moved it away from you. Take a step back and breathe. Take a deep breath, okay? And that's why this gratitude card is out here. Honestly, y'all, that's the reading right there. I don't really need to throw no more, okay? But be encouraged right now. This retrograde period, especially coming off the tail end of the solar eclipse, the total solar eclipse that we had the other day, things are going to be a little emotional, a little jam-packed right now. Do not react. That is going to be the key component in all of this. We're still in that eclipse energy. And now that we're going into Mercury retrograde, it is the quickest way to set yourself off, okay? Blow your top. That's not what you want to do right now. Turn more inwardly, care for yourself. One of my girls, Gigi's Astro Trip, she posted something the other day, and she was saying, use this time to meditate, right? Get some prayer work in. I recommend some journaling, or for select few of you out there, just sleep. Okay, if you can, just sleep. And at the bottom of the deck, go with the flow. Okay, like I said earlier, trouble is not gonna last always. And for some of you, just go with what's happening. That wheel at the end of the day, that karmic wheel, is always gonna turn upright as long as you're doing right. Okay, doing right by yourself, doing right by the people that love you. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Okay. And then we got relaxation and trust. Boom. Relaxation and trust. Wow. Take a chill pill for 2.5 seconds and trust that everything that's going on right now is actually working in your favor. You're going to be okay, friend. Okay. For some of you out there, it's the level of patience that you've had to exude with people, places, or things. You should be awarded, is what I'm hearing. You should be awarded, but ask yourself again, what did you learn from all of this? Because every single thing, go back and revisit that. That's what this Mercury retrograde is all about, revisiting it. Why? Because everything that you experience in this moment, I promise you right now, it's going to trigger the hell out of you, right? I recommend writing it down and thinking about it. Right? Just saying, okay, well, 2 days ago, Susie from, HR said something to me that I really didn't like, but she doesn't know me like that. Okay, well, what did she say? And why do you feel that way? And where is it coming from? So this is definitely going to be a period of shadow work, but I recommend light shadow work. You don't want to be so deep in it that you kind of go ham. You don't want to be volatile right now. This energy is way too thick right now for us to be just kind of reacting. Okay, this is not the time to react. okay? But reflect. And I'm going to leave that right here, y'all. I certainly hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Sorry, I don't have a lot of energy today, but I am trying to treat myself with a little more self-care right now, especially with all this energy. But y'all, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, follow me on my Instagram, my TikTok, my Patreon, everywhere else. And of course, if you have any questions, you know that you can always email me at hushtarot@gmail.com. And if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, as of now, I am doing some traveling Reiki. So if you would like to book, you can always book a Reiki service with me as well at theboomboomroom.net on my website, honey, and it is poppin'. So I will talk to y'all later. And there we go. My cousin's just peeling off. But I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. And last but not least, make sure you tap that notification bell so you know anytime Hush is in the room. And I'll see you later. Mwah. Love you.